got his legs underneath him, shot 7 for 10 in the second half, and really got going.
So they put LeBron on Morris. They've got Beverly on George. And here's LeBron once again.
I got to ask you think LeBron was just kind of throwing that out there about his team not being great three-point shooters? Patrick Beverly from behind with the block shot on PG.
Zubac's trying to get it.
And that's what the Lakers missed in the first half against Golden State with Patrick Beverly getting in foul trouble. You see right here, Paul George rising up. Well, guess what? He got it from behind. PG didn't see him.
The thing about Beverly is he's such an energizer. He plays with a lot of grit. We know he loves to get in under people's skin, and those are the things this Laker team needs.
Yeah, Coach Ham talked before the game about how Patrick Beverly...
I still don't understand why Russell Westbrook is in the starting lineup, but okay.
LeBron, which I think is important.
Beverly is a career 37% three-point shooter with the miss right there. Beverly played 4 seasons with the Clippers, so he was really licking his chops coming in. It's Powell down the lane into Davis, who may have altered the shot with a foul inside. And that will go on Westbrook, who picks up number 1 with a look at Tyronn Lue, now in his 3rd year. And he feels like this is about the deepest team that he has ever coached.
Oh, absolutely. This is definitely the deepest. I was looking at him like, how are you going to play 11 guys legitimately on this team as Reggie Jackson gets a 10-footer to go? But look, he says it's a long season. A lot of guys are going to be on minute restriction, meaning Kawhi Leonard, John Wall. Everyone's going to have their opportunity, Candace.
Yeah, everybody's going to have their opportunity, and especially under their belt, coming in from last year, finishing 8th, obviously not earning that playoff position. But a lot of guys with a lot of experience and a talented core, adding 2 perennial all-stars to the mix. Not a bad problem to have, Reggie.
Powell diving inside, and LeBron from outside again. Hits it, and the Lakers back up by 1. So James, with a better start, he began, I think, 0-3, 0-4 the other night. And tonight he's at a couple, including a 3, and Paul George out to Jackson, swinging it to Morris, and will take it in close and put up the 10-footer. And Zubac's there to put it in.
And that's Zubac's game right there. He cleans up the boards and the glass and all the misses, and that's going to be a challenge for Anthony Davis and the Lakers because of his size.
Over Zubac, it's Davis. Davis had a strong start at Golden State on Tuesday, and here come the Clippers, who have beaten the Lakers 7 consecutive times. Into Westbrook, and Zubac with ease. Ron beat Father Time in the Battle of the Ages. Stay tuned throughout tonight's game and see what happens.
Tonight this will be his 28th time not starting, guys. 25 of those came in his rookie season. Coach Lue told us before the game that he's concerned about managing Kawhi Leonard during this season because he wants to make sure that he's okay. He wouldn't tell us how many minutes his restriction was, but as I told you guys, looking at preseason, he played 16 and 17 minutes in both of those games, so we're deducing that it's right around 20. Lue just grinned in almost a confirmation, but not quite. Guys, remember, it's not just the minutes. It's also how his body responds to the minutes he gets on the court, how he feels after that, and of course, their medical team takes a ton of data. They look at all of those factors in determining how long he should remain on the floor.
And Steph, we know that he has worked on his body. It looks like he's put on more muscle. Does the eye test work for you as well? He looks stronger and bulkier.
He does. He certainly does. And his teammate, Paul George, actually said it was scary that he looks so big and strong. And you know, Lue doesn't seem to be concerned. He says that every season he comes in a little bit bigger and then he tends to lose weight as the season goes on. So we'll see how it goes for him.
So Candace, I got to ask you a question because you've had a few knee surgeries before. You didn't put on weight coming back from those. Is this something that is a little abnormal? Because I've never seen that before.
It's a little interesting. When I heard that he was bigger and stronger, and obviously the eye test seeing Kawhi, he's bigger, stronger. How is that going to impact his knee, the swelling, his confidence in his body, his shape? I think that those are all factors that are going to be seen, you know, in the beginning of this season.
LeBron knocking it away on a pass intended for Morris. It's off the Clippers. Lakers have it. Lonnie Walker has put in 2 shots. A shot moments ago. And before that, Beverly picked up his first personal foul. And right here, LeBron with the quick hands.
Loving the activity here by LeBron and the Lakers again. To me, this is going to have to be their calling guard this season defensively.
No changes out of that break for either team across the lane. Westbrook can't get it to go. It's picked up by Powell. They've got numbers the other way. Powell in the middle. Zubats by his side. And broken up with another turnover. It's James who goes colliding into Powell. Got him on the jaw with the whistle on the play. And Powell, as you can see, crumples to the floor, and that was a collision.
And I must say, in your 20th season, to be able to, one, outrun the Warriors 2 days ago, and then two, be able to take and withstand the physicality of what the Clippers are doing in transition, to do this in 20 years as well as LeBron has done it.
Well, more importantly, what was Norman Powell thinking standing in front of LeBron going downhill? Are you kidding me?
He came in that trade last year and then missed 22 games with an injury, a foot injury, and then played 5, and in those 5 games for the Clippers,
Get it, AD.
Davis up high. He has his first 2 right there, and then Powell averaged 21 a game when he did come back, so they were thrilled to get him with a summer under their leadership, their training, and get him ready for this.
Yes, Powell playing an integral part in their season last year, and now it's going to be interesting how the Clippers continue their ball movement from last year while still adding guys like PG and Kawhi that are able to kind of ISO.
Walker just picked up a foul as George was firing the first on Walker.
And right here, Westbrook knows where to throw it because AD can go get it. What a luxury to have a guy that can just go up top of the glass. You ever caught a top of the glass?
Maybe my freshman year in high school. I wasn't doing this in the pro.
You're 6'2". Here is George at the line, 86% a year ago. Tonight, the NBA on TNT. Brought to you by the Kia Telluride X-Pro. Kia is the official automotive partner of the NBA. And by State Farm. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Paul George, who missed 43 games last season with that right elbow injury. So he was out half the season, and they're just trying to get guys back. Reeves has come out on the floor right now for the Lakers. Came out in that last dead ball. It's James on top. Morris on him through traffic, and he puts the 2 up and off, and Powell is there with another rebound for Norman Powell, who played at UCLA. He's a San Diego native. Then he fires one into Zubats. Powell, Reeves covering, whistle.
Well, there was a lot of contact when he came off Zubats. Late whistle here.
Reeves picks it up, number 1 for the Lakers. Look at Darvin Ham in his first year.
Yep, there's the grab right there on the right arm of Powell.
But Reggie, I mean, you're a guard. You get over those screens. Might have been a little bit of a nudge or a push by Zuby. Maybe just a little bit on that screen.
A little bit. I can't believe you're not sticking up for one of the bigs.
Hey, I'm a point
How many
forward.
times?
I'm a point forward.
Oh, okay,
So,
all right.
I like
but
that.
You've set a lot of those screens before.
That's true. I like to move a little bit.
Little hip
A
action.
little bit. The ref didn't see it, so it's cool.
LeBron checks out. Toscano Anderson comes in for the Lakers. At the line is Powell, who has taken 3, and they're also going to bring in John Wall. Comes in for the first time. He and Jackson were vying for that starting point guard position. They give it to Jackson, who started 75 games last year for him, and was at the very top of his game scoring.
And look, Reggie Jackson is very familiar with the system, with the players. He's been here for a couple of years, especially with Kawhi coming back. I think that was an easy decision for Coach Lue and the staff.
Again, they go to Anthony Davis. Walker feeding him that time.
And I love Anthony Davis hanging out in that dunker spot, being able to play off of the penetration. He's doing a great job, and his guards, Russell Westbrook, LeBron, doing a great job seeing him.
John Wall has mainly started games. This is the 13th game in his long career where he has not started. We're talking over 625 games. Wall got it to go on his first shot, a mid-ranger. He hasn't been on the floor since April of 21.
Think about the butterflies that are going through his stomach, right? To knock down your first shot.
Contact inside with a whistle. A ball moments ago.
He's doing a little dancing here versus Reeves, right? And there's nerves and butterflies, and to see that one go through, now you can just settle in.